25.
All right, so let's shift gears and bring you your attention to domestic issues now. The ANC is planning to hold some kind of bilateral engagement with its alliance partner, that's the South African Communist Party, at Luthuli House in Johannesburg today. This forms part, we're told, of ongoing efforts to consolidate unity. Our reporter Nhlanhla Kgatlana is keeping a close eye on those developments, and he joins us now live. And what a bumpy year it's been for the ANC and the SACP. I beg your pardon, I'm told there is some kind of briefing actually taking place, so let's listen in.
I thought it was important to just highlight that that we're feeling very bullish as South Africans. Have noted so many comments on media, social media, that are really affirmative of our president and the work that he has done with this team in government. But more importantly, this glory goes to the people of South Africa. They are the ones that stand to benefit. They are the ones that also raise up their voices when things do not get managed properly. And the sense is that that particular project of the G20 has positioned South Africa in a very strategic position worldwide. But having said that, we are meeting with the Communist Party. We're going to look at the state of the alliance. We're going to look at the position, the resolution of the South African Communist Party to contest elections independently, but more importantly is to look at how do we safeguard this revolutionary and historic alliance that was not established for convenience, but was established because of the need to ensure an end to colonialism, and also to ensure that we pursue the struggle towards a national democratic society. At this point, I'd like to invite my comrade, spokesperson of the South African Communist Party, Mbulelo Mandlana.
Good morning, colleagues. As Comrade Mahlengi has said, this is a bilateral between the Communist Party and the ANC. We've had some before. We have delayed to have this one, and it's very important for the party that we have finally agreed to have this particular bilateral. Of course, there are a lot of issues that are going to be discussed, but first of all, for us, is that we must discuss the state of the alliance, our common program, the National Transformation Project. What are we doing? What are the positive steps that we are making? What are the challenges and what are the weaknesses? The Communist Party, of course, has its own positions when it comes to that, and the same can be expected of the ANC. A lot of media publications have said this is only about the question of elections. It is not about that. It's about strengthening the alliance, discussing the contemporary political issues, because the alliance is not really just concerned. Of course, it may be topical for news headlines, but for our operations in the alliance, our concern is not only the question of the Communist Party participating in the local government elections next year, but it's got to do with the whole work that we share, that has got to do with pursuing our national revolution. So that is an important issue. For example, among those issues that could be discussed is the 10-point plan that the ANC has announced. I think the Communist Party has made its voice heard on that. That's a matter that's going to be on the table, among other political issues. The Communist Party and the ANC have been in a forum, in a smaller committee that deals with the question of our approach to elections. That's going to be another issue to be discussed. But all these issues looked at together, they form the basis of our working relationship, and therefore this particular bilateral is concerned with dealing with those issues in their totality.
Sure. Thank you very much. There was at the last meeting and several preceding meetings a commitment to meet more regularly. This has come after several months. Was it scheduled or did something prompt this particular meeting?
As far as we're concerned, there's no particular specific reason that we can say at this particular instance has prompted this meeting. The fact that we have not had it can be seen as a commonly shared weakness of coordination between us. So we cannot say there's a specific reason that says at this particular moment we have had to have this meeting now. We are simply acting to fulfill what we consider to be our obligation at this particular time, that's all.
You're saying...
If I may, to your question, Kanita, a slight correction. We have had 2 meetings with the party, as the ANC, that deliberated on a number of issues, including the work in local government and the work we're doing to turn around the economy, what Mbulelo refers to as the 10-point action plan, looking at some of the geopolitical developments. So that has taken place. There has been a discussion on the table.
The one in April,
No. We met with the party, I can't quite recall, but we've had 2 meetings with the South African Communist Party, at which point an agreement was made that the ANC will go and consult with the National Executive Committee, obtain certain mandates, and obviously we assume the party would continue with ongoing discussions in terms of the resolution of the Communist Party. We can't run away from the fact that it is a sticky point. And so I wanted to just correct that. And now that that consultation has been concluded, certainly on the side of the ANC, following the National Executive Committee that took place, we are in a position to communicate further with our alliance partners, not through the media, not through other channels. And that is why we're also having this bilateral over and above other items that the alliance naturally looks at, alliance partners naturally looks at when they convene.
SACP, you guys have had a couple of engagement with the ANC since your decision to contest elections. Thus far, have you done proper analysis in terms of how will that affect the alliance that you say you are strengthening? I mean, it's something that the ANC still, is against.
Of course, the ANC has said, as part of their official positions, that they are not. If it were up to them individually, they would take a different approach towards the elections with regards to the party. That point is publicly known, but at the same time they have said they respect the decision of the party to take the path it is taking. So for us, that closes the question, because for us as the Communist Party, the Congress decision must be respected, because the Congress decision is taken on the basis of what we consider and our members consider to be a correct analysis, and therefore that resolution must be fulfilled. As to the future of the alliance, this is a matter that as the Communist Party we are committed to defending, because the alliance, as we always say, is not founded on commonality of approach to elections, particularly the presence or absence of each of the parties on the ballot. So that matter for us is a standing issue. We're working hard to strengthen our position in preparation for 2026, but at the same time we're working hard to make sure that our allies, the ANC being the leader among them, we strengthen our relations, and that strengthening those relations ensures that we protect the common program we share, which occurs before and after elections.
Mahlengi, are you done convincing them not to contest as the ANC?
Well, that will be too speculative because the meeting is currently underway. But indeed, the ANC remains adamant that we believe that this resolution of by the Congress of the South African Communist Party is not in the best interest of a coordinated fight against colonialism, and strive towards a national democratic society and the pursuit of the national democratic revolution. We are not convinced at all as the African National Congress, but given our historic alliance and given the fact that the ANC has got a lot of members who are members of the Communist Party, so the issue of duality, and given a whole lot of other considerations, given the fact that our forebears were also leaders of the Communist Party, Moses Kotane, Chris Hani, Joe Slovo, the works. And so it is important that we exploit every available opportunity as the ANC to implore the party not just on the resolution of Congress, but about understanding how this will pan out in real practical life. And so the meeting today is all about that. We are hoping for a meeting that is going to walk away with consensus on certain matters, including matters that Comrade Mbulelo has outlined. But yes, that is the position of the ANC.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, colleagues.
Thank you.
It's ours.
Oh, it's ours.
Right, a very good morning to you, very good afternoon, in fact, a touch after 12 o'clock, coming out of Luthuli House as the ANC holds its bilateral meeting with the SACP. We heard the ANC's Mahlengu Bengu Mutsiri saying that they're not convinced at all that this is the way to go. You'll recall that the SACP is adamant that the party is going to participate independently come the 2026 local government elections. The ANC saying that this is a meeting that will continue as they explore every opportunity available, of course, trying to implore the party and give it a sense of understanding that this will pan out, how this will all pan out in real practical life, hoping for some sort of consensus. And the SACP on the other end saying that they are going to ensure that they strengthen themselves ahead of the 2026 elections, and also citing the importance of strengthening the alliance with the ANC. But insofar as matters stand, they are adamant that they will be contesting those elections alone. So that meeting continuing at Luthuli House, of course, as we come out of it, to bring you more as we continue. Now,